And it was tough, but being able to come back and rekindle that friendship was just amazing.
I'm Dr. Deana Porterfield, president of Roberts Wesleyan College. We're proud of all of our athletes, coaches, and teams competing at the NCAA Division Two level. Here's another special Redhawks feature.
I'm grateful for all the time I spent here, for the people I met, for the connections I made, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's part of my life, it's part of my journey.
Rochester native Amari Lee didn't take a direct path to Roberts Wesleyan, but he found his way home, and he remembers getting his first ever start for the Redhawks in 2019.
I still replay that moment every day. It's just so surreal, because coming out of high school, I honestly didn't think I'll have this opportunity to play college basketball. So to hear my name called, the fans to cheer my name, I was just surreal. That's something I'll never forget.
He's now started in more than 60 NCAA Division Two games. And Amari's mom and dad, Moniek and Kenny, watched most of them. Kenny is also a Roberts Hall of Famer who scored more than 1,600 points and graduated in 1990.
I played in the driveway with him all the time. I know he used to challenge me. I appreciate all the time he put in with me, all the extra hours. I know it's times he had to come home from work, and I wanted to play basketball, so he sacrificed his sleep just to go out to the gym with me, go in the driveway for some extra hours. So.
Just extremely proud of him. I am happy that he's attending Roberts Wesleyan. My perspective was as a shooting guard, and my son is a point guard. He's a true point guard. He wants to keep everyone involved. More than anything else, even if you cut everything else, I want people to know that my son is an outstanding young man. He's a good basketball player, but he's an outstanding young man.
Amari grew up in Rochester, but when his grandfather passed away, the family moved to Virginia.
So my grandmother was alone at the time, so we decided to move down there to have that extra support for her. That actually brought me and my grandma a little closer, knowing that she lost somebody. We both lost somebody that we really loved, so being able to move closer to her, see her more often, that just meant a lot.
Amari played high school basketball at Heritage High in Newport News, Virginia. He was recruited by Roberts coach Mark Salages. And with his family moving back to Rochester, it was the perfect fit. Amari remained close with his Rochester friends. And when he came to Roberts, he was reunited with one of those childhood buddies, Eric Lewis.
Number 2, Eric Lewis, I knew him since preschool. We've been together all our lives, so then had to separate from him for 5 years. We came back on campus that first day, it was like magic, like nothing ever happened. Everybody that comes to this team, I consider him like a brother to me. We're meshing well, we're together. I wouldn't trade it for the world, honestly.
Lee was the ECC Rookie of the Year in 2020 and Defensive Player of the Year in 2021. Because of COVID, he still has 2 years of eligibility and plans to use it while pursuing a graduate degree. He'll then give pro basketball a try overseas. But first, his focus is on leading the Redhawks.
Main goal is the team championship, I just want the ECC ring. I want something that the whole team can celebrate with, we can bond over, something that's gonna be in the banners forever, bring a trophy back to the school.
This Roberts Wesleyan athletic profile was made possible courtesy of a special friend of the Redhawks.